What's good, Yon Dons? Welcome to episode
Seven. God damn.
Okay. Okay. Sorry. What's good, Yon Dons? Welcome to episode 7 of the Yon Show. I got my boy Joshua with me, and this
What's
boy
up?
right here. So he's been through hell and back as far as with a bunch of military stuff. Obviously, he's a black king that lives in America. So he's gonna kind of help us get that perspective of what it's like to be in the military as a black male, being able to, pursue entrepreneurship and being able to do a whole bunch of other stuff with his life and just what his life goals are and stuff like that. Josh, tell me a little bit about your military experience.
Okay, so like I said, I've been in about 5 years, 5 and some change. I got like 180 days left, so I'm counting down the clock. But it's been pretty rough. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't easy. Shit was definitely hard. Just like, cause I recently just got back from deployment like 7 months ago. Spent about a year out in Kuwait. At first we were supposed to be going to Germany, then they changed it up and a bunch of other stuff. We ended up spending a whole year in Kuwait, like 400 days, and it sucked. But it was long, hard, but I ended up doing big pause. Oh my God.
Big
man
pause.
caught me in 4K.
Big pause.
God,
pause.
yeah,
Big pause.
Super pause, but
Keep going, man.
yeah. But it was rough. But the military, it has its ups and downs, bro. Like more downs than ups. I swear to God, I don't care what nobody say. But it really is what you make of it. I done learned plenty of stuff, like just as far as like being more, like having more durability, and like being more like basically make me more humble and a bunch of stuff, bro. Cause a lot of stuff that you probably never had to deal with, or anybody had to deal with, like nobody, like I promise you, the average American hasn't been in anything over 120 degrees.
Give me just one example of your worst of the worst experience.
Oh, I got you.
Just
no, I got a good one.
Give me the top
All right,
tier.
so we're on Fort Bragg, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a weekend. It's like a 3-day weekend. It's pouring rain, bro. It's like 20 degrees.
That North Carolina rain.
If some of my friends watch this, they gonna know where this shit's going. But so we're it's like 20 degrees and it's raining. So we're in the middle of Fort Bragg in the woods setting up tents. First problem, it's cold. Second problem, it's raining.
Yeah.
Third problem, we're missing a part of the tent. So we're putting the tent up, right? It's like rain's pouring. I'm wet, so you know what I'm saying? we were trying to put the tent up for like 3 hours, and then we realized we missed the part.
3 hours.
So we ended up putting it up, and it's just like a big pile of like rain just coming in through one part of the tent because we didn't have it. But anyway, fast forward, it's like 2 a.m. So we're doing like dig missions. I don't know why we're doing it at 2 a.m. So we digging, right? It's cold and rainy as it is, bro. So
2 a.m, y'all.
2 a.m.
Sound like holes.
Yeah, 2 a.m. type. Yeah, it was some bullshit. But eventually, so we ended up finishing up at like 3 or something. So, we walk all the way back to like the GF, I forget, it's like a van.
Mm-hmm.
So we walk, it's like a 30-minute walk back to the van, bro. So we walk, and it's raining, so it's muddy, raining, like it just sucks.
It didn't stop.
No, it kept going. It gets worse. It got worse, bro. It got worse. So we get out there, we finally make it back to the van, bro. So everybody hops in there, and then like, do you have your weapons? So I reach for mine. I ain't going my shit. And so basically, like, losing your weapon is probably one of the worst things in the Army you can do. Like, that's like the worst thing that
you lost your weapon.
Yeah.
So
bro.
what does that mean when you lose it?
It sucks, right? So, and it's not even the worst part, bro. So they're like, Jackson, where's your weapon? I'm like, I'm reaching for my shit. I'm like, oh shit. Like I'm just in the back of my head. I'm like, God, I'm fucked, bro. Cause like it's like the worst thing. Like it's one of the worst things you can do as a soldier. Like lose your weapon, bro. Like they told us about that basic training, bro. They was like, if you left your weapon somewhere, it's like a death sentence, bro. So we ended up having to walk all the way back to the dig site. And what I'm saying, our commander, our captain, our LT is like shitting himself because it's like it's on him. It's not really on me because he should have checked before we left. If everybody had their stuff, but it's still kind of on me. But it's on him even harder. And he was black.
Oh, it's over.
Yeah, so you know they was finna give it to him. So yeah.
It's
so,
a wrap.
So I'm like power walking. I'm like the front one in line because I'm like, bro, I know they pissed. So I walk all the way back, bro. We walk all the way back. It's like I got mud all in my boot. It's just like some shitty shit. It's like 3 a.m, bro. So we finally get there. Can't find the weapon. That made it that. No, I don't know, bro. It was like pouring rain. I was like, bro, like I didn't get out the because we had like bulldozers and stuff. I didn't get out the bulldozers, so I'm like, bro, where's my shit? So we searching the whole area, and mind you, we have like little ass flashlights, so we really can't see shit. Turns out, I ran my shit over with the bulldozer.
You ran
Shit was snapped in half, bro. The whole
but y'all
weapon
found
was
it?
that I know, but that was good. Like, so we found it. Like my sergeant pulled it out the ground, right, thinking it was the whole shit. It was like broken in half, so you just had like the front part of the rifle, bro.
What did they say?
Oh, nah, I ain't even get there yet. So we found the weapon, so that was good because they were talking about so if we don't find it, they're gonna have to wait the whole base up, which is like all of Fort Bragg. That's why I would have
for this.
Yeah, because you can't have weapons out. You can't do that.
Oh, okay.
Because if somebody finds it, you know what I'm saying, they can remake that. And then what if they want to do something crazy?
Wow, and then it's all on the military.
Yeah, and then it's like you got like a shooting on base from like somebody's weapon that they don't know the serial. Like it's just it would have been bad. Oh. So that's why they were like, we gotta find it. So they were like, we're gonna wait the whole goddamn base up. And I don't know if you know, Fort Bragg's fucking huge.
No, I drove through it.
Fort Bragg is fucking huge. So. Dang. So we found. That's why I'm saying it was like we weren't leaving until we found at least a part of that weapon. So we found So we found it. We got back. Like everybody's like laughing. They trying to drill me and shit. Like they're like, what the fuck, Jackson? Like what the hell is this? And then so I had to stay up. To talk to the commander and the first sergeant. It's like 4 a.m, bro. And they just asked me what happened. And I was like, I didn't know what to say. But it's like, I'm just kind of like, I lost it, bro.
That's all you can say.
I was like, yeah, like, bro, I was like, it's like raining, you know what I'm saying? I guess it got caught on the outside of the dozer because I wasn't trying to stay out in the rain. So I hopped in there with Dundee, you know what I'm saying? I guess we left, because it's not supposed to be 2 people in a bulldozer. You can't fit it, but we were like, we're going to make it fit anyway. Because it's pouring rain and it's cold.
Maybe that was when you dropped it.
Yeah, that's probably when I just put it on. I put it on like the side of the dozer and like, all right, I'm gonna grab it when I get out. Bro, we done drove this shit. I'm pretty sure we probably ran it over before we even left.
Probably
and
3
I just
times.
didn't even, probably doubled back on it like,
Dang.
yeah. So I had to explain to him, like, I was like, yeah, it was, I guess I lost it out in the field when we were doing like digging operations. It was like dark and raining. And they were just kind of like, well, you know what I'm saying? You gotta sign this sworn statement, which is basically like, so, like knowing you fucked up, so you gotta sign it. And I thought they were
just so you know.
Yeah, like because that I could have lied and be like you know what I'm saying, like
it
wasn't me.
Yeah,
it wasn't me. And type shit like that. But yeah, so I ended up magically I didn't end up paying for this shit. Like
I was about to ask.
No. Like they were fucking with me like the rest of the weekend. Like it was like the worst weekend of my life, bro. Because you know I usually like ducking off. I like staying.
I was about to say you're an introvert.
Yeah, I like staying.
But y'all
low,
don't know
bro.
he is an introvert.
Yeah,
like both our names are Josh. I'm the one that's loud and
He's always
the
out
introvert.
there. Like I'm kind of just a quiet nigga, but yeah. So I was like, they were drilling me, bro. Like the whole company was like, "What happened, Jackson?" Like I'm like, bro, y'all ask like everybody. It's like, and I'm dealing with this for like 2 days, bro.
All of Fort Bragg knows what happened.
Not all of Fort Bragg, but it was like my whole unit knew, bro. And they were like, as a punishment, I had to wear the weapon with me. So it's like snapped in half, bro. And like, you know, I'm trying to hide it. Like I got like a coat on. I'm just having it under my coat. But then like they was like, nah, so I had to show it off. So like
I can hear Dundee now, like,
yeah, he knows.
Yo, Jackson, let's see what you go look like.
Yeah, bro, they was drilling me that whole weekend. And we got back to the armory and they like I didn't end up paying for it, but I had to turn the bitch in, bro. The surprise sergeant. She was looking at me like, what the fuck, bro? I'm like, dog. It was like one of the worst. It was like one of the worst weekends of my life, bro. Like they drilled me. I couldn't sleep, bro. It was cold, raining, you know what I'm saying? I was ready to get home, bro. It was like, it was horrible, bro.
Now, I know that me and you have talked about this a little bit before.
Yeah.
But as far as like, with what you're allowed to say being black in the military or just in as a whole, I know that we're not gonna say like it's because of race or anything like that, but I know like for obvious and like legal reasons, you're not allowed to say certain things. Being in the like being a representative of the military, but do you think that there was certain things that like other people were allowed to say that you couldn't say, or vice versa?
Oh, absolutely.
Like I know you couldn't say certain things about Black Lives Matter going on in the world, but they were able to say certain things.
Yeah, like, you know, because it was kind of like construed, because so, you know, I can't be out here saying like I'm pro-black, like this and that. Like, I can't say that if I'm representing the army.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, you got people on the other end that are complaining about the riots, saying that people shouldn't be rioting, all these protests are annoying and stuff like that, which is kind of offensive to, like, you know, Black Lives Matter, because, you know, of what they represent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Dealing with all the police killings, the police shootings and all that. So, you know, I can't, like, some stuff, I want to go out there and verbally say, like, you know what I'm saying, like, they killing black people for no reason. And it's like, it's a big problem. And it's like, even in the military, like, even stuff in the military, you know what I'm saying, like discrimination, racism, all that, that's very prominent, extremely prominent. And I don't know if I get choked for saying that, but it is, that's just the facts.
And then
you know,
with how many people in leadership you had?
Yeah, bro, I had one. Just
one person.
Just one person above me in my 5 years in. I had one person that was African American in a leadership position, which is sick. Now, granted, it's North Carolina, so maybe if I was in New York or something, or
do things different here in the South.
Yeah, I definitely do stuff different in the South. But I mean, it still shouldn't be like that.
Yeah,
like I shouldn't have been in 5 years and only have one black leader.
It's 2021 on top of that. Like the military didn't just come out like yesterday.
Yeah, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? When I was overseas, bro, you know, it wasn't that common. And I'm talking, you got like thousands of soldiers out there. So I'm like, where's the disconnect at? And I was like, is it because black people don't want to get in leadership positions because they know what's gonna happen?
Yeah.
Or, you know what I'm saying, they're just not allowed, because they're not allowed to get pushed into it, because there's like a certain group of people that can only be in that, they should only be in that position, or at least that's what the military thinks, or leadership thinks.
I know that for me personally, I never wanted to join.
Idea.
I didn't want to shave my head, so I was like, I'm never gonna do that.
That shit sucked.
Yo,
that
my
shit
boy,
suck, bro. I had a bald head, bro.
My boy Christian FaceTimed me when he got his phone. That was, I think, of all the times I've ever laughed in my life, I think that was still to this day.
Just this, bro.
The best.
You like a fucking
You just look like a knuckle,
monk, bro.
Like this right here. That's all you look like. Somebody's finger.
I still got my pictures, bro. But
yo, please show me when you.
Them shits are sick. You
have them right now?
I don't got them on me.
Bro, I need to see.
That's it. I think one of my homegirls got a screenshot, because like, looking back, it was definitely bad. But like back then, I didn't think it was that bad. But, like,
it's because now that
I got all my hair on my shit, I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like,
yo,
what was that? Like, I was like,
it
was just like, I was just had no hair, bro. And like, even like, you know, I gave myself a 2 when I left, thinking they wasn't gonna go crazy. Nah, them motherfuckers just, like no regard for the waves and none of that. Just straight. Just like sideways, bro. Like they were just going crazy. I'm like,
They even trying to brush your back, like.
Yeah, bro. Like a lot of stuff they did, bro, was like just out of pocket. Like even like they gave us like this shot, like they call it the peanut butter shot. Oh yeah, let me explain that shit. So it's like a penicillin shot, bro, and they give it to you in your ass. So
pause.
Yeah, big pause. Super pause. God damn, I'm tripping. But yeah, like so it's like a shot and they give it to you. And it's like, bro, and the way they did it, it was just like, why did they do it like? So it was like everybody in the room.
Oh,
you know
so
what I'm saying?
it's
not just you.
Like
it's like 25 people. And like, you know what I'm saying? You got 25 people lined up against the wall with their pants down. Pause.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm so serious. So you know what I'm saying?
They just
going around the room. Like, you know what I'm saying? They get the wet wipe, you jump and shit, like, cause it's cold, right? And you think it's the shot, like they was like, don't tense up. So it's like, bro, it's like a fucking giant ass needle.
And they just
go crazy, just not like that. But like it's kind of just like it's cold and it's like it's like real fucking like thick, bro. That's why they call it peanut butter shot. It's like a thick shot. Like I wish I'd have seen how thick the needle was, but it was freaking. Yo.
You're just sitting there looking at the boys like
I know, nigga. I ain't looking at nobody because I'm like, that's gay. Because everybody got their pants down, bro. And I was like, nobody has a, like, I know that they probably don't do it like that anymore. But like, this was like 2016.
I don't
So
know.
it's like a good,
be...
that's a good 5 years. A lot has happened in good 5 years.
Fair.
But, you know what I'm saying? It's just the fact that they did that. I was like, what the? I was like, I'm really here with my pants down, bro.
With a whole bunch of other people.
Like 25 dudes in here. You know what I'm saying? Some of them got kids. Some of these dudes got mortgages. Like some of these dudes are like 42, bro. Some of these dudes in their 30s. I'm like, I'm not pulling my pants down. I'm 32. I'm like, we're gonna go to the bathroom or something. Like, y'all not finna embarrass me like this. Like, I got 2 kids, bro. They almost like 10
Yo,
years.
if that was me,
yeah, like you would have been sick. I already know. Like you would have been in this situation. Like, what the fuck?
I'd have been like, Sarge, you sure? Like,
yeah,
can I
like
drink this?
it was like I can't remember. I think it was civilians, bro. But like, they were so goddamn mean. Like,
Drop them.
Yeah, like seriously, like they had no remorse. Like I was like, y'all, okay, I get it that y'all deal
He
with.
said, okay.
He said, I get y'all deal with this every day, but I don't.
They probably just
So
already
like,
seeing ass.
I mean, yeah, like that shit was just out of pocket, bro. Can you imagine that shit? Like imagine like somebody tensed up and farted or something. I was like 25 dudes in one room, bro.
I would just ask them if I can drink it.
Yeah.
All right, y'all done. That's the end of the episode. We'll make a part 2 to this series because there's a lot more to talk about. So we'll be sure to fill you in on the next things and moving forward a little bit more about the peanut butter. But
Shit.
I love y'all. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, and let everybody know what we're doing here at The Yon Show. Peace.